Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the monkey god himself, Jared Brooks, #2 at Strawweight in one championship. Great to see you, man. It's all been happening. A lot of talk about the promotion right now. In fact, it's probably been one of the biggest weeks in the promotion's history. We had all the stars, but we had no Jared Brooks there. You know, all the biggest names in the organization, and you weren't there. Did you feel a bit left out? Did you enjoy the show? What were your overall thoughts?
I think it was more of, the timing of when I fought last. And yeah, I'm sure one would love me on 1X. I mean, I would have loved to have been on 1X, but watching it was just as exciting.
What did you think of Ikeda? Because I saw the article. He's 39 years old, but he's still doing his thing. He's game as they come. And he said he wants to fight the toughest in the division. And he mentioned your name. So I guess that's a compliment. Did you see that? Did you have any thoughts?
I'm living rent-free in the strawweight division. I think Senzo Ikeda is a beast, and that dude has been killing people forever. He was a king of Pancrase, former king of Pancrase. And I was just like, okay, I need to study up on him a little bit more, because I really wasn't studying up on him. And I watched his fight against Yuya Wakamatsu, and holy shit. I mean, he is definitely somebody that's slept on in the strawweight division. But I've been fighting guys that are lanky guys that are boxers for a long time here. So I'm not really worried about Senzo Ikeda, but I am a fan, that's for sure.
Is it a case of he's just got to win a few more fights to sort of get nearer you?
It sucks, man, because he's going against, Father Time, and he has so much capabilities still. But I figure he needs to fight, somebody in the top 5. And if I'm the champion, and who else is there to fight besides, I don't know who else I would fight besides maybe Saruta. But Senzo Ikeda, Jeremy Miyato, he looked good. I can't put anything past Miyato. All these lanky guys in the strawweight division, but they'll find out with real power when it comes down to like movement, because all of the guys that they're going against are little blockheads that just come up to them and fight that style. I'll fight every person, any kind of style that they have. I'll adjust to that. So big name that I'm looking for right now is Bokang Masunyane. That looks like it's possible to happen very soon. So that's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. That's the name on my plate, and that's what I'm going to eat.
Really? Because I feel like he's been MIA. I wondered if it was even possible for him to fight. Can you give us a little bit of insight there? Have you heard that that's realistic, that they can find him, that they can get him to Singapore, and is that what one wants to happen?
Well, I want it to happen. It's not just one want it to happen. I'm super excited to put my mixed martial arts abilities against some of the best in the world, and Bokang has shown that he's one of the best in the world. So yeah, I just gotta put South African cuisine on my plate.
And what about Joshua? Because the sense was that you'd already done enough to go straight to Joshua. Do you know what he's up to? Is he going to be sitting out for a while? Like, what's he doing? I thought you guys were sealed pretty much.
That I don't know. Josh is a beast, man. He's definitely somebody I look forward to fighting in the future, and I know that he doesn't seem keen to what I'm doing in his strawweight division right now. But yeah, I'm coming for Joshua Pacio no matter what. If it's gonna take a month, if it's gonna take a year, I'll wait for him. It doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, it just gives me more time to clear out the strawweight division and give me more opportunities at the end of the day. Because when I clear out the strawweight division, it's gonna be easy from there, in my opinion.
What did you make of the flyweights in action? We had DJ Rodtang, we had Moraes, who looked good. He had a lovely finish, but I believe now Moraes has beaten 4 out of 5 of the top 5. The only guy who hasn't even fought is Reece McLaren at 5. So he's kind of running out of challenges. And I know that interests you. I brought up that you were full of respect to DJ and that you were up for fighting him. He said, you know, if it happens, then he's totally up for it as well. So it's kind of all available to you.
It's all coming together, and that's really, really cool that, you know, all of it just comes into play. But, you know, the strawweight division is still bumping, man. Those guys are just as tough as the flyweights. And, you know, you got Gustavo Ballard as well. You know, he's a very short guy, but he's super tough. I think that maybe that could be a fight in the future. Maybe, I don't know. But I would love to fight Adriano Moraes at the end of the day. Me and him have some bad blood. I congratulated him. I know he hates my guts though. When those Brazilians, when they hate you, they really mean it. Like me, I'm a business guy, you know? So I'll be like, Adriano, let's get it. I'm gonna beat you like I did when I was in the gym. That's just speaking my truth, but at the same time, I don't hate him, you know? But yeah, that dude completely hates me, and it'd be really cool to fight somebody like Adriano.
I did see someone online make a Colby Covington comparison, maybe the wrestling, the ATT background, the Brazilian beef. I'm not sure. What would you make of that comparison?
I don't really have Brazilian beef. I've been to Sao Paulo, and I don't think it's really a dump. I think it's actually a pretty cool place. It's very diverse and a lot of cool people in there. But me and ATT, we didn't split on like negative terms or anything like that. So I wouldn't say that I'm comparable to Colby Covington, because when I'm not speaking about people's wives, I'm not speaking about religion. He's going above and beyond to where the Colby I know. But with Adriano Moraes, I can talk all day how I can beat that guy's ass, and there's nothing he can do about it besides get in the cage with me.
Given that there's not much going on for him in terms of guys he's not faced before, I know that you're focused on strawweight, but you're quite happy, I think you mentioned in the past, to jump in between the two. If he needs a challenge, are you happy to be that guy?
Gotta pay me one. Just gotta pay me good, and I'll do it. And I can be your flyweight and strawweight champion, and that's only gonna be more marketable for the company. I promise you that. We're not on some UFC stuff. It's just like literally he's cleared out the division. It's not it's a super fight, but it's an earned super fight. So if they wanted me to fight a couple of flyweights, you know, I think that Yuya Wakamatsu would be a perfect flyweight, you know, get in. And after that, they want to give me Reese McLaren. If they want to give me anybody in the top 5, I am willing, and I'm going to go out there and show everybody in the world what the Monkey God's capable of.
What was it like for you over the weekend as well, seeing Kai Kara France beat Askar Askarov, two of the top guys? Are you sitting there just thinking, you know, I think you tweeted something similar, but you're better than both of those guys?
I just think, I think Kai Kara France has shown a lot of grit and a lot of technical superiority above the years compared to the guys on the Ultimate Fighter when he was on there. And he's changed his game up a lot, and he's good. I can't deny that he's good. Askar Askarov is way better than what he looked. That's for sure. Askar looked really slow, like he had a really draining cut. Like he was waiting for something to happen, you know, like he was thinking he could take down Kai Kara very easily. But as you can see in that fight, Kai Kara, he started to do that Israel Adesanya stuff to where his hands were going up and down. He would go boom like that, to where it was like he was ranging where when he would shoot or try to get his back, which is super smart. But besides that, I do think that I'm better than Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France is a super tough opponent. Don't get me wrong. He has great hands. He has a great team underneath him. But I don't think when anybody goes against me, they overlook me. They want to overlook me because they don't want it to be a tough fight. Nobody wants to be in a tough fight. But when they get across the octagon from me and they see the complete different transition in my mentality and the way I look at them, then they're like, oh shit, this is actually a fight. I'm not mentally prepared. And me, the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm thinking in the back of my head, these guys are really good. They could possibly beat me. They have a lot really good qualities underneath him. But my side to where, like, it's like my alter ego comes out and it's just like, no, fuck that. You're the best in the world. You're going to come out and beat everybody's ass. And if anybody asks you if you're going to beat their ass, then it's going to come true. And it does come true in the octagon, besides knocking myself out.
You gotta get used to saying the circle, my friend.
The circle. Oh my God. Yeah.
No.
My bad.
Let's say they're having a strawweight Grand Prix. You're the champion or you're the number one guy. And Chatri says, right, I've got a bit of budget. I got a free pass to sign one guy to really spice this up. Who would you want to bring over to compete in that Grand Prix?
In the strawweight or the flyweight?
In the strawweight. But I mean, strawweights are essentially flyweights from other organizations,
yeah.
Right?
Thinking about it, I do see this guy. He's from another country. He just won the like amateur world championships, stuff like that. I think he's from like Uzbekistan or something like that. He looks pretty tough. Looks like a tough guy. There's like a 10-0 kid from Japan that I've seen. I don't know his name, but I definitely searched him up, and I think that he'd be a good person to sign.
A judo champion or something. He's like 22 years old.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think he might have been signed by the UFC. I'm not sure.
Actually, I think he is. I think he just signed to the UFC.
Tayara or something. I should know this.
Yes.
So you wouldn't go Davison Figueiredo and be like, let's go do this in one, or somebody like that.
Yeah. If we could do it at flyweight, where he can make 135 hydrated. Yeah, I want to beat the brakes off of Davison Figueiredo, like I did before. Everybody thinks that fight was super close, but all of the critics that watched that fight, 80% of them said that I won. So I'm definitely ready for any kind of UFC/1 contest.
So if we had it your way, what are we looking at? You versus Bokang in 2 months, or is that the ideal, or what are we looking at?
Man, I don't want to give anything away, but I think it's going to be a little closer than that.
Well, that's exciting.
It's going to be a little bit closer than that. And I've been preparing, and I'm going to be prepared. But yeah, Bokang is definitely next on the plate, and I can't wait to just show the world what I'm capable of. Bokang is definitely one of those spider monkeys that you do not want to attest to and stay in the pocket, stuff like that. So definitely went outside of my realm, and in the way that I strike, in the way that I wrestle, to prepare for this guy.
Man, looking forward to it. It's always good to see you compete. It was an absolute smash last time out. You're the man, Jared. Thank you.